This dog is on the verge of being kicked out of her doggy daycare for this behavior. Mimi is here for an assessment after getting some negative feedback from a neighboring daycare facility. Apparently, she's barking at other dogs and people, so we're spending the day with her to understand what's actually happening. It only took a few seconds to rile her up and see the barking behavior they were talking about, but it's a little bit more complicated than you may think. So this behavior where she's barking at us, it's what we call demand barking. That is exactly as it seems. She's barking to get more attention. She wants us to continue playing with her. This is usually a learned behavior that happens through accidental conditioning by the owners. Whenever she barks, she likely gets some attention, whether that attention is positive or negative. She wants something, and she gets it. But that wasn't the surprising bit of information for the owners. It's what happens when she's barking at other dogs. So we brought out another dog to see the behavior that the owners were originally describing. You'll notice that she's keeping a close eye on the other dog. Since we know that she wants attention from humans, we need to treat that attention as a resource. Watch closely. Manny goes from looking at Mimi to looking at the small dog. When the small dog barked and took Manny's attention, Mimi reacted. This is called a correction. Mimi corrected the other dog, which is essentially telling that other dog to back off. The small dog, not wanting to pick a fight, which is good, chose to back off, and Mimi got what she wanted. What happened was Mimi was controlling the resource. It's safe to assume that Mimi enjoys the attention of humans and will bark to get their attention. It also appears that Mimi has very little interest in interacting with other dogs. We have our theory, but we need to bring out another dog to see if the same event happens. If so, our theory is likely accurate. After bringing out Charlie the Golden, we get a very similar response. Mimi has very little interest in playing with Charlie and is barking primarily at the human. So what do we do with this new information? It's clearly not doing Mimi any good, so we're going to recommend limiting socialization with other dogs when not in a controlled environment. In addition, we're going to recommend private training so we can work on that demand barking and teach her a way to ask for things without barking.